going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works.
Much love.
To those who purchased the Three Kids books, it's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. And remember, the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. Plus, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. And that is so important because, guys, we are getting close to that main event. And then also, much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And guys, we took a good dip yesterday. We moved up just quite a little. But guys, we have Bitcoin outperform stocks and gold for the third straight year. And we know why. We know the objective of cryptos, to move this fourth industrial revolution in. Blockchain, tokenization, robots, algorithms, and drones take the place of humanity in the workforce, while the sheep go into the metaverse. Now, I'm not your financial advice, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But guys, even though we're going to have this pullback, we know open interest is about to start. We know that we're not going to get these big pumps anymore because we know the Fed is doing what? They want to shrink. But we also have to make sure that we look at yields to see whether the Fed is going to allow yields to rise. If this repo gets pumped up even more, then we know they're going to go into manipulation and try to stabilize the market. But the fact is, guys, if we see yield rates go up plus the taper, we know we're going to move down. But we know the first quarter, we always have a crash. So we have to watch out for that main event. So while the masses are distracted, we know the money is going to run in the back door in order to build this fourth industrial revolution. We know the New World Order works off problem, reaction, solution. We know the solution is Bitcoin and cryptos. It's not sitting at $1 trillion market cap for any reason. And it's sad that the sheep don't see it. Now, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. Plus, we have the Fed repo. Guys, make sure you keep an eye on this because this is what's manipulating the actual yields. Plus, we have Grayscale. That Grayscale will. And we know this month it has been very quiet. We know they were up to about $60 billion in assets under management, have dropped that down. So we definitely have to keep an eye on them. If you're buying and selling billions at a time, you're going to swing the market either up or down. And then plus, guys, we have CME tomorrow. We have Bitcoin futures, Bitcoin micro futures, Ethereum futures, and Ethereum micro futures. So we know the gameless casino is wide open, but then right around, guys, we're going to have the stock market close. We're going to be the only game in town. And then plus we have open interest. But like I stated, because the Fed is going to be pulling back, I don't see the pump as big, but we're still going to be moving up. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. The only thing you have to do is study one or two utility tokens that we know that are going to make it in the fourth industrial revolution. They're going to keep pumping and dumping until this thing is complete. And then, of course, once they flip that switch, we know the 1% of the New World Order cryptos are going to rise the same way as stocks. It happens every single time. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, guys, we have Rose gains 54% in a week. And then plus we have Algorand pumping while everybody else is dumping. Now, we have Robinhood plans to launch a beta crypto wallet in January. And guys, we know what this does. It helps adoption move fast forward. And we have Russia's largest bank launches blockchain ETF tracking Coinbase and Galaxy Digital. And all this is exposure. Not really investing in the actual assets, but giving the exposure. And we know that's what these institutions want to do for right now. We don't have a spot Bitcoin ETF because what that would do is actually solidify the actual asset where the volatility wouldn't be as bad. Gary Gensler could have easily approved a spot Bitcoin ETF. It only made sense. He did the futures. Why? Because he's a chess piece for the actual central banks. They want to make money whether it goes up or down. An 80% drop, they're going to make money. An 80% pump, they're going to make money. They want this casino wide open. And then lastly, guys, we have Decentraland to get a Times Square New Year's Eve celebration. And guys, we know the adoption is going to be moving fast forward in 2022. We have Crypto.com and FTX are going to be having ads during the Super Bowl. It is going to keep ramping up. But then also, guys, we know that the digital yuan is going to start launching the first quarter. And yes, it's going to take about 2 years for the circulation. But remember, guys, if it was paper, it would have never outdone the US dollar. But because we're going digital, they'll be able to airdrop free money. And it's only going to take a couple years for that digital yuan to become the world reserve currency. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And it will be backed by that digital SDR. Because we know when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher stock channel, Crypto Teacher stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, got their own stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.